Hello. We
Oh,
are
whoa.
Hello, players.
Hello, stream.
Yeah, I was looking at audio things. I'm thinking about buying a audio mixer just to see like if I can do the things, some cool things with it. There's a lot of issues with it's expensive. I don't know what's like. As much as I would like it, I think well, money for from Twitch is like the best way to do it. I think. Let me just do this for me. You're no longer in the bucket.
Oh.
You're no longer in
Yay!
you were in the sleepy bucket before.
I've been saved.
Yeah, you were in that from when we were playing Persona. I need you for investigation.
Oh my god.
For investigation. Right, this is already ended. Oh, I Alt F4 on the save screen.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to see spoilers, even though it's gonna be this.
Yeah. Ah
Feb-
yes, spoilers. Emma's face.
uh, February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, event lobby number 2.
Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Pretty much. Except today, we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn the trial around, right?
I want you to know, my brain is just like something to do with that piece of shit. my brain could not help it. I like there were like some like certain terms that I see like abbreviated. That's like yeah, I'm trying to think of some of them, but it's like you know, it's a significant other or just like SO. And I just think son of a.
Yeah.
It's like those kind of things where it's like they're just like abbreviated something, and I like my brain is not used to the other versions of it, so I'm thinking of the shortened, like getting away with saying swears. So I'm more used to that in abbreviations.
Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant to tell the truth.
Damn. Oh, great.
Hola, partner.
Oh boy. Cowboy time.
They say you showed a red cloth to a bull. It'll to fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a young'un, at least.
Officer Marshall.
What I'll come take a look see at how the trial is going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the whole ranch locked down tight, tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police have seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you get enough of don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall. The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
You don't say. Now don't that just now didn't yeah, don't it. My brain doesn't like. Now don't yeah, don't that just beat all. I don't like how that was worded. My brain could not compute it. It did not feel like a sentence.
It was southern, they ain't real sentences.
I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
At the awards ceremony that afternoon, Edworth's seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? In a photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So Miss Star wasn't mistaken. We called her a liar for no reason.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you got to grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let the bull go where it will. Time will tell. I've got a bad feeling about this.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
If it's steak sauce, I could hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee. Fucking good.
Jesus Christ.
February 23, 12:32 p.m. District Court number 2. Courtroom number 9, I mean. Over.
Oh yes, the same numbers.
I couldn't. I was like forgetting room, and then so like saying courtroom, so my room's like, yeah. I don't know why I said 2 instead of 9. That's like the part I can't figure out. I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Yeah.
Yep.
I know.
He's going through it.
I think it's like the funniest, like, Phoenix being oblivious and showing the player.
There's something different about the prosecution today. I wonder what it could be.
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is bleeding. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow.
Yeah.
Those grinding teeth. Those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're double.
Are you high on the stand?
You're double.
It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well then, I believe it's time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable. I don't think his investigation went well.
Yeah. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Do you want me to take it until we know? I think that's the main thing we're doing.
I don't remember who this is.
Excuse me. Knock knock. Who's there?
Oh, hi.
What's with this guy? It's straight stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom.
Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
What up is he?
The fuck is this guy?
Oh, it's you.
Hi. Just blinking at us.
I want you to know, I had no control over that.
You just have to look at him.
I just had to wave it. Oh, hey. Sorry I'm late. Aji. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, Aji. How you been? Swim much these days? Oh, hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy smeezy. Aji, my boy, you have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed.
Aji seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid.
I live in fear.
I need to add on very afraid at the end when I'm I'm afraid you're right. Sorry, but who are you? Aha. So you're Wright, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. The things? Sorry about a little Worthy giving you all that trouble.
Worthy. Righto and Worthy.
You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little Worthy? Mr. Wright. You, the Chief of Police!
It's him!
You don't know the District Chief of Police?
The head of our police.
Chief of Police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
He's looking at you with them green eyeballs.
Name's Grant. What is it? Damon Grant.
Damon Gant, yes.
Gant. Oh yeah, Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
Do I need to do a thing on his name?
Yes, because I don't fully... My brain stopped processing. I don't know words.
Let me grab this man. And his name.
Also, because we didn't know the Japanese name. If it's another pun.
His name in Japanese is Kaiji Ganto, which literally means Cliff Jr. and Ocean Kindness, which reflects his apparent personality.
Yes.
It also comes from an old Chinese saying, along the lines of, you can pick the mountains, but don't... You can pick on the mountains, but don't pick on the sea.
That makes sense.
Okay.
What is the game?
Damon is... Demon.
Yeah.
Gant is probably a reference to his Japanese family name. Also French for gloves, and he wears black gloves.
Yeah. So he just like looks stern, but he's very calm. But,
I guess so. Yeah.
That's what I'm taking. Yeah, it's like
the vibes.
Yeah.
Man, imagine naming your child Damon.
Damon.
You're like,
Damon.
first name. His first name will be Demon, actually. Yes, nurse, you are hearing that one right.
So what do we owe this honor to? Honor today. It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I would help out by bringing this. Hey, that's...
My sister's muffler.
So Mr. wasn't just seeing things.
Oh my.
When the crime occurred...
Oh no, that is you.
Yeah, yeah, it's the blue, like, bracket, so it's his B.
Sorry, she appeared, I thought it was her.
No. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. One little Worthy on little Worthy's car, no less.
Oh, hello.
I don't know why he takes it. I think it's a part of him that he takes forever to continue on.
Give him a minute. He's thinking about his ass. I love that he's just... You know that meme where it's like people with blue eyes?
Yeah.
It's him. It's so him.
Hey, what was it again? I'm trying to... I think I know it, but I need to...
I'll grab it, yeah.
I almost fit into there. I have blue eyes. I have blue-green. Do I still count for it?
Sure. Here. This is the people with blue eyes meme.
Is it just like the stare? Oh yeah.
The stare.
The stare.
It's him. He's looking at you.
Yes. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Objection, what the fuck? Chief. Oh god. What kind of outfit are you... What kind of outfit are you running? What kind of outfit are you running? Your fit is terrible! An orange suit? What the fuck? You come into my courtroom and assault my fashion senses like this? What the fuck? How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? You're investigators are this lax. How do you expect us to do our job?
Now wait a minute, Worthy.
I have no desire to hear your excuses.
I'm telling you to wait. Why didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document, where it says person in charge of investigation.
Oh, what are you talking about? It says autopsy. I've updated it.
There's no mistaking that signature is there Miles Edgeworth?
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had...
Your head in the clouds, because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll accept a written apology.
What? Are you serious?
I think he's calm as a mountain, but he can be rough like the waters. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's his kind of thing. But he's calculated. That's why
he's got that little a little calculating under the little goofy persona, you know?
Yeah, that's why he waits, because he's just stoking up things. But don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah.
The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it for me? I wonder. Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch, and if I cut my fingers, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
So you're putting me in the line of fire?
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Thank you. Love this game.
Hello, welcome to the idiots.
This is a comedy, really over anything. Hang on, I just gotta angle this right. Pow! Oh.
There's a small tag on this knife.
I don't know if you realized why I was pointing it the way it was.
Yeah, you were trying to stab us with it.
It seemed to say SL-92.
What does that mean?
Well, I've heard something similar. DL6 for DL6 incident thing.
But it's strange.
Oh, what is it? What is?
I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that looks a lot like this somehow. Okay.
Okay. Actually.
Ah! Don't scare me like that!
Yep, the courtroom fanatic. I'm the one who's scared. I'm the one who's scared.
These fucking idiots, look at them go. Look at this knife blade, the tip is broken off.
And this dark red stain. Blood.
Blood?
Blood. Switchblade knife added to the court record.
This will not excuse the actions of the police department. Damn.
I
would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
That's okay. I did that last stream because this case was taking a while, and I was like, I had to bed.
It was your news time.
I stream late and then go real late into the morning. Well, not too late into the morning, but you know, day over.
Yeah.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about this split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife? Yes, this is a bit kip. Yes.
He's a little guy.
It's so great. Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. Department of Disorder.
Oh my.
This knife is special, but I can't say how, yeah, how here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman.
Okay, I don't think those count as shades.
This is colored glasses.
Okay, I think it's funnier if entirely on the thing of like I used to have a pair of prescription like glasses that were pink tinted. Like those are just his glasses. That's how he sees the world.
Just tinted glasses, yeah. Also, there's no support over the ears.
Oh yeah, they'd have to be like pinched on his nose.
Yep.
Ooh.
Sunglasses, yeah. That was a bad day for the department, where we weren't in any shape to do any investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Cross tie works. Yeah.
It's got like cardboard in it.
There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's hush-hush information. Archie? We haven't exactly announced it yet.
We're only telling you and this prosecutor and the defense attorney and the random girl he dragged in and also the audience we have to spectate.
No.
Why do we have an audience to spectate these, by the way?
No.
Wait a second, you said 5:15? That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Now everyone in the court knows what's up. 2 murders!
Order. Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places.
Chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
I'm not I haven't witnessed anything.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
He hasn't seen anything! What has he witnessed?
I can only assume the tie works because it's just like a normal tie and this... like, it's a normal tie and then 2 extra pieces of fabric that's...
Is it maybe like pinned to his lapels? Like underneath his jacket? He can't take his jacket off.
Oh yeah, I guess the like...
It could be pinned to like his collar.
This whole part, there could be like a little metal rod kind of thing, like, you know, the mesh that's holding it.
Imagine that murder case. He got murdered by the little metal rod that was keeping his cross tie as a cross.
If only I could have mentioned something good. Yeah. I just need to go through stuff that we've got because it's been a bit. Oh, these numbers 6-7S, which I was close to that, but that's also important that we know this.
We have numbers. We have many numbers.
We have a lot of numbers. Oh my god.
You now have a switchblade. We also have a shoe. We have two different knives. We're dual wielding.
I just needed to like remember stuff that we've got because
I need to get this case up.
It's been a week. Cause I do play other games in between. I just like to enjoy.
You gotta remember.
Yeah.
Actually.
What
does it say? Oh, do we have to establish a link between the crimes?
Yeah, because he's like,
Make him
unless
talk?
there's evidence that can prove this knife in Goodman.
He's like, I can't talk unless there's a proven connection. So we're like, talk, motherfucker. How do we prove a connection, though?
Maybe Goodman's note? The Goodman's note? Like the numbers?
How is this connected to the murder at the police department? A small tag on the knife.
It says
says SL9. Oh shit.
Yeah, it says SL-92.
That's supposed to mean.
I'm not sure. It reminds me of a similar code. Yeah, okay, this is the same.
Yeah. I think I've seen this before. Maybe
I should check my court records again. Okay, yes, so I actually think it's upside down.
Oh.
Because if we look at what we
Wait,
have
what's upside
here,
down?
6-7S.
Wait, so the date wouldn't be 12th of the 2nd, it would be the 2nd of December?
Yeah, 2/12.
It would be like the other way around?
February 21st, because it's Japan dating.
Girl, why do you write your numbers in a way that means they can all be flipped upside down?
That's the point of this case.
Yeah.
I guess that's the point. I can't believe I'm smart. I was like, they looked at the numbers. Yeah, because you can sort of see it.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, how do we prove that though?
I think I'm gonna press to get the right, just in case, because there's some dialogue.
Get some info out of them.
This knife was found on the scene of your crime. I think that makes it
Our
connected.
crime.
Oh, our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
Yeah.
See, there's a lot of things that go on at the apartment I can't explain. It's a delicate, it's delicate, okay? Sorry, Rattle.
Give us something about the knife that will give us a clue.
I think
Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Because that was found wrapped up
Representing the piece of
in...
evidence. Yeah.
That was found at the scene of our crime by these, when they also then found the scarf.
Officially linked to the, I think I do have to put that note here. I wanna... Actually,
Okay.
Because we're doing...
Yeah, I'm like, I understand the thread of logic, but I don't know which evidence piece to put where.
Yeah. That's
I think
like,
it's in there.
that's the main thing with this game. It is here. It is
There we go.
I was right. I saved there because it's just like, in case I die, kind of thing, just getting back to that point instead of...
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a second. Ah, at last, an honest to goodness objection.
Shut the fuck up.
This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? An honest to goodness. What do you mean? From Uji. This is great.
You saw a fucking spectator sport.
Look at the tag on this knife. It reads
Look at this tag.
SL-92. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. I think why we... You know how we were reading it this way? Is because of that Goodman.
Because of the
Goodman written up there.
That's how they get you.
Read it the other way. You know, probably quickly.
Okay.
I felt like that was an important detail, having that there, and that makes so much sense. Because you would go, oh, it's this way, because of that.
Yeah.
What's this? 6 minus 7s? 12 divided by 2? Your Honor. It's upside down. Upside. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around, and what do you get? Put that. Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL-9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag. Order. Well, Chief? Oh, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? Ah. What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
Oh, okay.
That is the new thing. I guess I have to press that.
What do we get out of that?
So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say? Was it, in fact, a murder weapon?
Nice. Good show, little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence for a case long since solved. This knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edworth's car.
I think there isn't a connection there. Okay, what do we do with that?
Maybe I can press some more, but it's like this helps somehow now. This connects a lot more things together.
I think we're dragging in a whole second murder that we're gonna have to solve.
Yeah.
Because of course we're the ones who have to solve it.
Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes. There, Ratto, my boy. Sharp. Hungry.
So something did happen. Why wasn't I informed? It's not your fucking case, Edgeworth!
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask?
Huh? What the fuck?
No matter, I understand. You were busy with that, with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? Yeah, I think I need to, like, push them. I'm just having, like, a weird feeling on my hand, and I don't know if I've got, like, something on my, mat that's irritating me or not. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it? Aji? I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Ratto. Suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only. Oh.
I don't know if there's a...
Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. Well, we know this is a police department, so we don't really need to know where the victim was found.
We know when they died, also. They died at the same time as the guy that we're investigating.
So how
how?
Yeah, I think how. Well, how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part.
By murder.
It was what we in the force call a stabbing with a knife. Knife?
That's the exact same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit. We're cooking now.
Oh god, let him cook.
Yeah, Grant is not helping at all.
It really fucking isn't.
He's like, oh, this is so secretive. And then we like link it. It's like, okay, now I will. But you know,
The T.
That's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the case of the cause of death. Grant is just what he came in here. He could have told us, and he's like,
He could have.
"Nah, let's put on a game." He just wanted to play a game.
He was bored.
This helps with everything, and he's just no one to help. It seems like
So yeah, I have a murder identical to your murder. I'm also not gonna tell you that.
Yeah, it seems like I'm gonna have to press this a bit harder. I think I had to connect them, otherwise he would not have told me anything.
Yeah.
5:15, but that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Coincidence.
Emma, tell me the chances. It's
The Emma.
looking away from the screen. It's just my gut feeling when I say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Thank you for the chances, Emma.
Thank you, Emma. I guess, like, in the chances of the, like, population, that's probably correct. But, like, odds are, like, based off what you do. So, like, the odds are actually very, very low. So I would assume that. Chief Grant, please tell us more about the incident.
Give us the tea.
I think of, like, when people are like, oh, the odds for this are low. But when you're, like, in certain situations, it's not.
Yeah.
Because if you're, like, if you're doing something and it's like, oh, the odds of me getting this is, like, picking, like, 5 cards and saying the card that you want to pick, and you get it right, your odds aren't low, your odds are 1 in 5.
Yeah.
And then if you continue after that, your odds aren't low, they're 1 in 4 if you're picking from the same lot and you've just discarded the 1 card. But the odds of you picking the same card twice in a row is when you start calculating the odds together. But it's also not that low. Because if you pick the same card in the same time, it's a 2 in 10 chance.
Some would call that a 1 in 5 chance.
Well, if you're doing it twice in a row, I said.
Yeah.
It's a 2 in 10 chance, or 2 1 in 5 chances. How could you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Righto. You understand? I don't understand, Righto. Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the 2 murders together. Whatever it is, bit of fun. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, 1 at the prosecutor's office, 1 at the police department.
And that knife, what was it doing there?
I better check this knife out. I've already done that. So, I think I've got to present something. So I think I've pressed.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read descriptions. Don't think that's useful. Don't think that's. Found at the crime scene, wrapped in a defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. Alright, we've got this flipped now. Actually, that's. Okay, so the 2/12/221 is the date that it is set.
Okay.
So it's the current, the date of the murders that happened.
Alright.
But why no
That's definitely not sus.
SL9?
Yeah. We know not what else. We do know that's the case, but like, what is SL9? Why is it? Why is it?
Yeah, right.
Why is it?
Why? I don't think he's got anything. I think I'm just getting like the look at them again because I've already had them.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's like a new day, and I think they just reset them.
Yeah.
Quite new day, it's a new scene, so they reset the triggers for them. I think you can re-trigger them a bunch.
Yeah.
Is there anything more to this? Or is it just that? I think it's just the tag. Detective badge? My attorney's badge?
My attorney's badge. Look at my badge.
Stolen from the apartments. He's mentioned that it was stolen. Do you think I should just present the note?
I guess.
What dialogue? This one?
I don't know. I'm not helpful here.
God, I know you're not.
I'm looking at the guide, and the guide just skips straight past this onto the next thing that happens. And I'm like, okay, but like, what? How do we get to that next thing, though?
No, that doesn't. I didn't think so. I was just trying. I gotta find something. Can I? Maybe I'll press it again just to see. Okay, that's the same dialogue.
And that knife.
A knife.
A knife! No!
What did he say here? And this is stolen. On the day of the murder.
It was evidence you say was in fact a murder weapon.
Yeah, stolen sold.
Okay.
It was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car.
So when was it stolen? I think there's a connection.
Maybe I think I do have to present. No. No. Okay, that was just to the thing.
Present the knife on the knife.
Present the knife on the knife? On this one? You think? This knife?
I mean, no, the other knife. I don't know if it'll help.
No,
I'm out of ideas. It's not only like a new piece of evidence, so like smack that bad boy on every dialogue box we're allowed. Something will win, eventually.
Maybe the autopsy report. That's the only close thing I think that I can think of. Proficiency week. So you don't have like any hints that you like the guide?
Yeah, I got nothing. I can look up an actual guide.
Yeah, I need like a direction.
8-1. The Ashes Guide.
I'm just gonna reread the stuff.
A1?
We're day 2. This is technically day 2. Yes.
Trial former, I want trial ladder. We did that. Another detective.
So the rest of them in fact. Maybe I think I've got to go through these questions because I think one of these is the right
Do
answer.
we have to go through all 3 of these? Okay, maybe, yeah.
So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? Wait a sec. I've heard of that. Okay, we didn't pick the right option. That was it.
Yeah. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. There's a connection between the 2 cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
There we go. Happy. We just got handed our ticket to the to town in this case. We go to town in this case. With the link between the 2 cases established, we finally have some leverage. That makes sense why we needed to find where he was. Because of that.
Okay, yeah.
Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Okay. Alright, I did press the wrong one. Oh yeah, I did have to press that. I was right.
Because he's like, there is no connection, and we're like, but there is.
The defense's position is simply this: the connection between these 2 cases has already been proven. Huh? You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention the victim had on him the case number. I read that wrong. The last word, I read that wrong. I didn't see the first letter.
Ah, yeah.
The case number and the knife's evidence tag. It's like, Edgewood, you can't say that.
Good. You know what reminds me? I haven't said it. I've been thinking of it. There's a like official Nintendo account thing where they had for the new Mario Party game, and Waluigi's like doing the dancing mini game, and they were just like, Waluigi's serving, and all the comments was serving what? Nintendo. Too funny.
That's so funny.
And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed, there do seem to be many connections for it to be a coincidence.
What if it was a double murder?
You could make a good pair. It took
I know what you were.
It took my men 2 days to figure out what you deduced right here.
Your men are garbage, Chief.
He already knew. He just wanted to quiz us to see if we could figure it out.
Please rehire your entire team. I request you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet. And all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial, official after all. What? Really?
Wait a minute. What I guessed?
God, this man's chaotic.
It's like, you're on board, fuck it.
But I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well, his information is sticky stuff. We have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of it.
There is a right answer here.
The ID number? Because we've got an ID. I don't know, I can press this many times. I'm not losing anything.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. we keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. Is that? I don't think I have a number. My God, it's
5842189.
I was right.
Wait,
But that
means Goodman was killed in 2 places at once.
Goodman's killed twice.
They killed my boy twice.
Can't believe it. I can't believe I picked the right answer. I was like,
Damn.
we've got an ID, you know, there's a small chance.
You remember the ID number, that we had the ID number.
I remembered that, because I was like, yeah, that's gotta be important. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. This is the fucking debate between IPv4 and IPv6. Sorry, that's the networking, computer networking. People complain about having to do, like, we use IPv4. A lot of English-speaking countries use IPv4, but places like India and China would use IPv6, which is, instead of using just numbers from 0 to 9, it uses hex. As well as it's extra long. It's got like 2 more spaces. It's because we're running out of PV4 ID ports that we need to switch to IPv6 at some point globally.
Okay.
Basically, these numbers mean like, hey, I'm this number on the server, kind of thing. That's why you don't want your IP leaked, because that is your like identifying number to your network.
It's you.
It's you. Yeah, this is what I get for doing networking. Basically, you know how you connect to a server of Minecraft and that? That's... Yeah. Like, any server you connect to, those are those numbers. IPv6, instead of it being nice and simple, it's going to be long and painful.
Of course.
But yes, it's just something I know. 8, 2... I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. I would shoot her though. I don't remember. I don't remember the numbers. But that's my dyslexia for you. My short-term memory. I like my bad short-term memory. So conjunction is all set. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim at the police department. 5842189. This tells us nothing.
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 We know nothing.
Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning... it has to be what I think it is. What does this mean?
What does this mean?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
Oh, we know that guy.
Yeah.
We met that guy before.
Witness. What is it, Mr. We're really like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just, I got confused.
And this is news.
Huh?
Just come out with it. Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do.
The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives, murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have the police ID number here. Uh-huh. Is it yours? No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of the victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Wright. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I've forgotten. You didn't even get the first numbers right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189.
Wait a second, Wright. What does this...
mean, that's what I wanted to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does your witness think about that?
You took my fucking victim. What the hell?
Oh, ho ho ho. Sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack. I love that he's telling us we're sharp. It's Edward. He's got the... It's just funny. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim!
Communism, our victim.
He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room, at the exact same time.
It was Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room with a knife. That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location.
Order. Chief, what does this mean?
No. What I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. By not telling me!
Wait. I said wait.
Oh, shit.
Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours.
Oh! What? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Oh!
He told him to go away.
Yeah, he was like, fuck off.
See, we updated your autopsy report.
I can't believe he keeps updating my autopsy report. This time he's changed location. What the fuck?
I had to.
Here you go.
I gotta join in now.
My autopsy report.
Community joke.
Yeah. My autopsy report.
And I know the right points to do it.
I've got Officer Meekins. Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait, aha!
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Excuse me, but is this Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
You don't mean him? But he was cringe!
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said that the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Gah! Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. No.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
But sir, you're not my fucking boss, sir. You could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... stare into my eyes. His beard looks like a paper fan.
No such no such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy?
What the fuck? What? You can't make a pun out of my name like that!
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, well, it's,
Rule 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Oh, that's why he was forcing us to do it.
So humiliate Edgeworth.
The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job.
No. No!
I can't believe it, he's doing his job.
I can't believe it!
It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I thought you were going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edward.
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened if it's the last thing I do.
You better get results this time, really.
You have my profound apologies, sir. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I'll grant one further day, as the prosecution has requested. Well, that will be significant, Mr. Edward.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. To be continued. Woo. That didn't take that long.
Oh
Took
my.
a while to get through.
Oh, now we're on day... Not 2?
No.
We're on investigation 2.
Day 2 still.
Yeah, we're still on day 2, but we're doing investigation things.
February 25th. 2:15 PM. Brighton Co. Law Office.
Okay, I need to get that up. Day 2 investigation. Okay.
I'm glad I realized.
Mr. Wright, so, what the fuck just happened? What's going on with this case anyway? What the fuck just happened? I'm a little confused.
Let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 PM on the 21st. He died in the prosecution's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? Oh, that fell. Okay. A prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not so sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be stop reading my mind!
Yeah.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
She's so much like, I just like with the dumb glasses that are tinted pink. That's so you.
I lived my life like that for a while. I couldn't see the color green.
Forced color blindness. Self-imposed color blindness.
Yeah, voluntary colorblindness.
Yeah, that's why I said self-imposed. You chose to.
I did. I don't regret it.
I think of was it Tom Fox used to have blue tinted glasses that he wore? I think he stopped because it was like, you know, they were blue tinted. They were cool looking.
Yeah, but it does kind of like fuck with you.
Yeah. February 23rd. Prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot.
Yeah, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. It's probably not relevant to this case. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Wait, so if a murder happened there, but there was no body, did a murder really happen there?
I think I understand what's going on. Gilbert was stabbed twice in this, but in the same wound.
Oh.
I think is what the point of this is going on. I think is what's going on.
But if he died in the evidence locker at the same time he died here, and they're 30 minutes apart, math ain't mathing.
Edgeworth. Someone dumped his body into Edgeworth. No.
Into Edgeworth? He's in Edgeworth.
I don't know. I think there is something going on.
Something's happening.
I think we don't know what's going on the other side, but I think he may have been stabbed twice. Because...
Shit!
Remember, we don't have
Oh, fuck. Okay.
The time...
Sorry, I might have to dip for a second.
Oh? What?
That is everywhere.
What?
No! My drink just spilled all over my computer.
Oh, that's no good. That is a cause of fire.
It's really no good. Yeah, okay, I will be back. Have fun investigating.
Okay, I guess I'm voicing characters. Both characters. All characters now. The thing is because the time of death is between 4 PM and 5:30 PM. We also don't know much. But we'll see. Yeah, it's not, it was only our victim who was killed in the evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing, I know it. At Oildrum, it was empty. The Oildrum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water. My sister erased evidence at the crime scene. Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professional at what we do. And I trust her. Big words from a high school student. Oh. Whether there was blood on the floor or not. And the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science, ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. What's that great for? This situation calls for one thing, and is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff. You know, you can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done this test? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? Why am I now? I can't even drink yet. We're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Yeah, look, I'll lend you these glasses. You had an extra pair of those things? We're in the virtual boy mode. I'm sorry. To test that for a blood reaction, just spray the luminoid on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay? That's fine, that's some blood stains. Oh yeah. Oh. A blood stain. That was annoying. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So is this a bloodstain? It's a you're shaking? It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Oh, okay. Well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But it doesn't strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount of blood? The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there will be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there would have to have been more blood than this. I think the timing that they said are wrong. No, I think he died at the same time, but he didn't die in the office because... What should we call it? The time is like died within an hour and a half of 4 PM. He was stabbed at 4. Maybe 4:15, and the time is wrong. It's like an hour different. Maybe? I think that's what's going on. He was stabbed. Is that 4? Why would they tell by 4 and then they'd be like, oh, he's been stabbed twice. Or he was murdered twice. Yeah. 50% more blood. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark the floor plans where we found a bloodstain, okay? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah. And this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Luminous tests received from one very proud-looking Emma Sky. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they'll fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of a case. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should have this, give this a spray on anything suspicious. Ah. She's back. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Mister? Oh, only trust your own eyes, hmm? Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the house. So it's just that kind of lead in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Back. That's right. You'll certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies for that, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from the security room right there. But I was afraid that it wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see? I was wrong to think that... I'm sorry. Sorry. You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Yeah? I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. Now this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? So you were a detective, weren't you, Mr.? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, but when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know? It may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel. Seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspects after suspects. Before long, they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go at 5? I thought I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I would still be the one today. It's all because of that case. The SL-9 incident. SL-9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Interesting. do you think about this? The SL9 is... It's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? That knife was evidence from the case, the murder weapon. It was due of transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over, not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9-ism? Okay, you just not going to? Isn't this? No, this is the same thing, yeah. Maybe in this... I wanted to ask about it. Just like, no. Slide. I think I might just... February 25th. High Prosecutor's Office room 1202. Well, this place is classy. Is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edward's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. Guess we'll have to come back. Oh, yeah. He's not there. This entrance? Can I get anywhere? It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime, according to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. She's like a kid on an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Okay. I'm gonna save this just in case of the sandwich, or not the sandwich, the meals that we get. God station. Texas. What a scene. Evidence room entrance, guard station. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station of the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. I'm sure, sure seems that way. Oh, what's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. Wait, I want to know if this. I want to know this. If this is a guard station, where is the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Let's see what we can examine. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. Bet we could use this computer to check who went in and out of there. Yep, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I wouldn't think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. There's a security guard uniform hanging there. Yeah, looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. Leathery jacket, leathery pants, and leather... What was this? What was that called again? A punchy? A puncher? A pinchy? Oh no, a poochie. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. The door? The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. won't open. You thought it would be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Look on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap, eh? Here? Wait, oh no. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. The criminal affairs department. Police station, criminal affairs department. Well, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder on a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Ugh. Makes my head hurt. Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department's crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. That must be the chief of detectives. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside of the police department? No. I told that old lady at the restaurant everything. Someone's getting a demotion.
Howdy.
Hello.
I'm running mostly back.
No.
It got into basically everything that could be possibly connected to a cable.
Oh my god.
So I've had to wipe out everything and nothing's plugged in anymore. I still have to. I need to pop off all the keys on my keyboard and clean it all. So that's what I'll be doing while hanging out.
Yes.
Because of course.
I think no it unlocks here. No.
What have I missed?
A bit.
Yay!
We've got luminol testing fluids.
Oh fuck yeah! It's blood time. I love doing luminol tests.
And we found blood by a small trace of blood at the crime scene. We are now trying to see the other crime scene.
We want to look at that blood. Oh, are we allowed in there?
Well, there is no guard.
Okay, great. Then we'll sneak in.
We can't sneak in.
Dang it.
There's no guard. That means we're allowed in. Duh.
What were you thinking? Where's your head? That's right here, sir.
Oh? I guess he wasn't saluting. He was showing the detective where his head was.
They make a good pair.
Oh my god. I knew it was stupid a pun every single time. Oh!
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's gonna do something naughty.
God.
Let me kill this man, please.
I don't know if she's got anything. I did get a meal from her, which was yesterday's.
What was it called?
Yesterday's. It was like old. Day old.
Okay,
I think it was day old.
Okay. Do we have it?
What do you mean?
Okay, no, real quick, let me look that up.
Anything in here? Looks like Miss Guy is in question.
Okay.
I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. I think we're good on the lunge front.
Cool.
How did you kill him in two places at the same time? Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a sec. Didn't Mr. Grant say they arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later.
There's a lot of thinking I've had. And I
Okay.
do think the 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound.
Okay.
I think a lot has happened. I think
A lot has happened. Okay.
I think he was killed in the police department. I think what's been seen is that she didn't stab him. She pulled out the knife.
Okay.
Um,
Well, why'd you put him in Edgeworth's car?
I think he was already in Edgeworth's car.
Oh, she stole Edgeworth's car.
No, Edgeworth came in normally.
Did he what? He like unknowingly had a body in his car?
Yeah.
Or knowingly?
4 p.m. He was killed at 4 p.m. Like there is somewhere between 4 p.m. and 5:30.
He was coming back from the police area because he was getting that award from the police.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're thinking.
Yeah, I don't know how to continue. I know where I need to go, but I don't know if I'm missing any triggers. So I've examined all in this room. Oh, the door? This door?
Swinging door makes it supposed to look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. You went in through here. Cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'd say it'd be more of a yuck.
Thank you.
There were two booby traps. The cactuses and the lasso. Yeah, I've examined all here.
Have we talked to everyone? Shown everyone our badge? Start showing people random evidence? That always helps.
Baby Edgeworth is back? Oh. The only other place I haven't gone to is our own headquarters. I can't.
Have you shown Star all your shit? Looks like a petrified piece of provolone.
Huh? It's not. It's an attorney's badge.
I think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market.
Look, my badge isn't up for sale. Not yet, at least.
Oh, you're allowed to sell those.
I did show her the SL9 stuff, and then she proceeded to be like, we're like, hey, can you tell us what? And then I got no more.
Okay.
Kind of thing. I could go through and show you what I mean. But like if I hit the prison, I've read this all, so you don't need to worry.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the
it's on that.
Yeah. Life is evidence in that case. It's not okay. Do you think you tell us more about the SL9 incident? And I'm
no.
Like, okay. Hey, and I don't get anything.
Maybe what did you present to her? The knife or the
note and the knife? It gives you the same thing.
It gives you the same?
For both, yeah. I did check.
Let me get the walkthrough up.
I did check with that.
Day 2 investigation.
Maybe.
Because I think you need a piece of evidence that you don't have.
Can you take a look at this?
You.
Yes.
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
Oh no, but thanks. I didn't even look at
them. I must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this. Okay. Yeah. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it. So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Okay.
Talk to Angel.
Yeah,
reveals that. I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the cuff-up queen, right?
We found this ID card here in this parking lot.
Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's.
But it was the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department.
That's impossible.
This is why I was showing it, because I was like, oh, I think I've got to, like, maybe show more. Wish I could be so, wish I could be so sure.
Present crime photo.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he did mention it, but like I couldn't get that dialogue to appear again.
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. No. Beam and I get flustered sometimes.
So you went straight to the scene of the crime.
I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. Oh, the whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl, I had my testimony disregarded before. I wasn't gonna have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
That time.
Okay.
Yeah, now I can...
Talk her again. There we go.
Yeah.
That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To whom? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary. It was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. Doesn't get any clearer than that. Cleaner than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with that case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be...
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall.
That's a hand into the... Yeah, I accidentally like wandered into the way he works. Because I didn't realize because he mentioned it and I didn't think much of it. Of like when he was like, "Oh, I could get more out of this," and I didn't think of that. And then that dialogue disappeared because it was tied to something else.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over. He was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
There's another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. No one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait. Those lunches you sell? There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on the SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection. So, Rookie?
What?
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
Then you should take this.
A Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Steak lunch? Except for
Yeah,
putting
that
Officer
is-
Marshall in a good mood.
This is what we need.
Star. Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his... Are you going out? What do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now, he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. I'm putting our past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. I'll be back quickly.
Oh
I've
gosh.
been drinking too much water and I think
Alcohol on my Twitch stream?
I don't drink alcohol.
I've been drinking.
No, I've been
God.
drinking water. I'm a good boy. I drink water. That's all you need. But yes, I'll be back quickly.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to my stream.
I am slowly ripping my keyboard apart while talking. We haven't gotten to any of the keys that matter yet. I'm on the backspace one right now. God. It's good because this is like a custom keyboard, so the keys are really easy to pop off and pop back on again. But it's bad because this is a custom keyboard, so if I break it, it's a lot more money to replace than a shitty normal keyboard. But yeah, the fucking, like, fizzy drink systematically found basically every nook and cranny that has wires in it and was like, I'm gonna cover everything in here. So I had a fun little scramble. Try and clean up all that. I have so many tea towels that need to be washed. And some other stuff. Hello?
Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Time to bribe a man.
Interesting. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Right. I'm doing. Please.
Huh? Wasn't that...
One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's he. Oh, he can fucking smell it.
Oh, he's a bloodhound.
Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
You tempt a man. And then take it away.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we've just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Oh, I heard about it.
On that same day, a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department. You know what? You know what I'm thinking? What if it's twins, but they're both the same name and the same police ID?
That's a heckin' coincidence.
That is.
How do you get... How would you be given the same ID number?
I don't know.
Oh. Someone set all the clocks in the police department like an hour forward.
It is twins, but one of the twins had the the wrong ID on them. The other's ID.
Oh. Okay.
That is.
And
do you have the perpetrator?
That is like how.
And do you have the perpetrator?
You have the perpetrator.
Do you have a suspect? Who would kill a pair of twins?
Well, we were well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact.
Who was the suspect?
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. Melama?
Oh my god. Oh my god!
I'm sorry. Pokemon joke.
Yeah, no.
Melama's signature move for X and Y was topsy-turvy.
Has there been unsignatures sent then? Like other
so
Pokemon can learn it?
Besides legendaries, a signature move doesn't. Okay, no, I lie. Signature moves tend to move out of signature for X Pokemon from that generation, like from that game, afterwards. Because
Okay.
other Pokemon could learn Topsy-Turvy in later gens. It's a thing of keeping competitive, being like, oh, I want to use this move, I've got to use this Pokemon. It was to get the Pokemon they wanted into the competitive scene and all that.
Okay.
And to get
Makes
you
sense.
to check out the new Pokemon and their new gimmick.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. It's because there's a lot of examples where you can look at because Haluchador had Halalucha. He's got a move, flying press kick.
I'm well acquainted with that one. How was on my team?
Yeah, that one got moved. That was the signature move. Same with what's his name? I'm trying to think. Litten's Fun Evolution. Not Torok.
Oh!
Incineroar. Incineroar has Dark Lariat. That got moved. Halucha could learn that.
Huh.
In later gens. That kind of thing. Yeah. I know these facts.
Yes.
I play too much Pokemon, so I know this. That's why I said was when I say the signatures.
Yeah.
Because they're not signatures forever. The Pokemon still learns it. It's just it's no longer tied to them.
Exclusive.
This is like my extent of knowledge. I know too many knowledge, like weird knowledge things.
Yeah.
That's why I like Pokemon, because I just know this knowledge. It's gonna be fun when we actually get through to playing them. Maybe do it after Persona. I think Pokemon will be faster than Persona.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll do the Dex stuff. I'll catch like quite a few Pokemon. Like if I find
We're
a
not
Pokemon.
gonna 100% the Dex. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I think that will push it. I'll go through the story. We'll set up a team. I'll catch like Pokemon. Like if there's a Pokemon and it's slow and I haven't caught it, I might catch it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Obviously shinies I'll always catch if we stumble
Of
across
course.
them. But you know, it'll be fun. Yeah, because I think the reason I've spent so many hours into Pokemon is the Pokédex stuff. But we'll go through the story, and all that.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. It'll be shorter than Persona because I know Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
I know how to speed through Pokemon.
Oh lord, we speed running.
I say that. But grinding's gonna be slow. And then I'm like, oh, but
As always.
but the later games will be fast. Because grinding's not that
There
bad.
is no grinding, they've deleted it.
And then the problem is right, the story's longer, so it's gonna be about the same time.
Oh yeah.
Kinda
Fuck,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. But effective gumshoe. Who was it? Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Sitting around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. He's off.
Wait, don't leave!
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later.
Damn, roasted? You ran off to the evidence room.
Nope, this investigation is off to a running start.
It's off to a hell of a start.
I guess if I go into here, I can then move to the detention center.
Still, I do feel bad about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Disappears as a thief.
Didn't they?
you you looked away, so you just disappeared.
Oh my god.
You just got really quiet.
Sorry, I was looking around for my the wipes I'm using to clean my keys. 'Cause I put them down and then immediately they evaporated.
Yes. Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
Oh boy. What was that?
So that was what I was saying, me, a perpetrator. I'd say I was the perpetrator against Sir. That's what I would say. I thought so, he was here.
Oh, he's a murderer. Look at him. There's murder in those eyes.
Huh? Hi, greetings, sir.
Wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but is this Mr. Edward? Anyway, on this premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Giddens. So you're a guard here at the detention center? No, I've been on detention for murder.
No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. I'm like a lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report.
No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, isn't he... He isn't... Is he... You... Officer Meekin. You didn't do it, did you? Didn't do it, did you? Perpetrating Officer Meekin's reporting, sir.
What? What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events. I just realized that his badge, his ID
Is
card
it? Oh,
is him. Salute.
damn.
Oh god, this game is chaotic. Today?
This game is great.
God, that's gonna get annoying. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir? Now, I can hear you fine, Officer Beacons. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station is in front of the room. In front of the room is empty, sir.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall. Then, sir,
We know that name.
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. Your faces are great.
Oh my god.
I didn't get to read that. I was too distracted by him.
Yeah.
What the heck is this guy? What is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here, in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Damn. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecution's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand.
I can't believe all the perpetrators have to, like, take a blood oath
Yeah.
and join a cult before they murder someone.
I don't mean to pry, but you were the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happened to be in detention and alive and well at that. Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Yes, sir. If I had to label him as a stranger, or a total stranger, then I'll say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department, devoid of light, or other creature comforts.
Oh,
I don't know any detectives.
my poor man. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor did I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Put out your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir. When it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir.
Oh, shit.
And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. Next thing you knew, you were, huh? Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I saw gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I feel? How I felt? The victim's body disappeared.
That's some story.
Okay, I think I am right with the most likely that he was stabbed in an earlier time than what they said.
Okay.
Because it's like 4 to 5:30, so I think he's just was stabbed in one building and then transferred to another. But there's a lot that I don't know,
Yeah.
so I
We
can't.
need to get hands on that other crime scene.
Yeah,
What's going on over there?
there's the criminal affairs department. I think we're done there. Let's go to the guard station. Oh, or not. I think I might need to learn more from Meekins then.
Like show him some stuff maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He mentioned a knife. Maybe we'll start with
Show him some knives?
this one.
Make him terrified?
Officer Meekin. This is for you. I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay, I just wanted you to take a look at it. That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one.
That's not it.
I was an apple, sir. In my dream, sir. And I was being peeled.
Oh. On second thought, you didn't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. Maybe. Also, Meekin, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. I really don't have to. Could you ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir?
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright.
It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Maybe autopsy report. We have a. That's the same. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth. I'm just gonna like see if I can get something.
Has he seen our badge?
I can do that. Let me get. Have you a look at this? Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir. Huh? I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one just like it.
Me? Why would I?
I know, sir. I know. The only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone. All alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all that about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir.
She is 16.
Is he talking about those badges on her coat?
Her student ID?
No, those.
Oh, those. I see.
I like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory.
Damn.
Yeah, I
don't know.
think you
The
got
game
thinking-
has proved us. I was thinking like the one that's clipped onto the other side of her thing.
Oh, that. Yeah.
See? See, take a look at this.
Hey. That's it, sir. That's it. That's it.
The what? That's what?
My head was a blink until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Great. That card was the cause of it all.
This ID code?
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. Better pry into this a little deeper. There you go. I thought maybe. Crime beat.
New conversation topic.
Can you tell me what it is you remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost. I'm a little lost patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. That's why you thought he looked suspicious. So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
No, that's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So he asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped him and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto to others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my sir, everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Alright. He's in purpose.
Hold on, my phone? So, Officer Meekins, why is it they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. So, now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim who he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't actually know if anyone. We don't know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Oh, but you still ended up here?
They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. I do think it's twins, or something along those lines.
Okay.
If we could get some like the footage, then we might be able to find out more. We might be able
Is there a
to-
camera in there?
Yes. We are. Oh yeah, you
Okay.
weren't there for that, but the cameras. There are cameras pointing at,
Okay.
like recording the evidence room.
So yeah, if we can get footage.
Yeah, but you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Yeah, this is something you didn't know. Because
Yeah.
I poked around that area and investigated. That was something you missed.
Hmm.
Huh? Videotape.
From the security camera. The crime. I saw to stamp out. It's there. It's me. It's on the tape.
And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry. Real sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene. There you go. If only we can go to the crime scene.
Let's go.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the chief of detective's desk.
It's Police Chief Grant. Gent.
Oh hi.
And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there is anything missing. Sir, I'm not sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The chief of detectives looks a little flustered. Haha. Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Yeah, there's so much with like the water and mountain thing. Damn, this is just water.
Yeah.
What is there like with his name stuff? Is there like trivia about what he like the nicknames are in the Japanese versions?
Good question, actually.
Because I feel like it will be not. They won't be saying this in Japanese.
Okay.
I don't think it'd be right or worthy and a G. Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
Is Etrof going to be okay? Oh, Worthy. You know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Oh, well, yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean, the incident on God Lake? Doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. Alleging he was undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it, and so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forging evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
Have you found anything, or is it just...
I don't have a keyboard right now.
Oh yeah, you don't have a keyboard.
I can't search.
Maybe I'll have a... A's attorney...
I'll search it on my phone.
I'm gonna...
I don't know.
Lost case... Demon Grant... So it would be in his stuff, right? At the bottom.
No, it's not on his Ace Attorney, like, page.
It wouldn't be? Ah.
On the wiki page, it's not. I've looked.
Okay. You probably might need to look up,
Yeah.
like, people talking about it. Okay. I hope it's true. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective, getting killed on their turf, too, I mean.
Yeah.
They're being the prosecutors, I shoot.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this is particular. Well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives traps shut.
Hmm. Ah, was he the one you were picking on earlier?
Huh? You saw it. You saw that. Whoops. Oh, I think he was talking to someone or something was going on, but he told, someone, when I was like investigating him, someone told something to an old woman, everything about the case.
Oh, okay.
That was just like a little dialogue thing that was happening.
Hmm.
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. I don't think there is. I've looked it up and there isn't. Some.
Oh, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did Chief of Police want you to do?
Let's discreetly ask him, see? Yeah?
Yeah, it's discreet.
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
And nothing belonging to Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? He kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Does Detective Goodman leave something?
The date of it is February 21. Better make a note of that, just in case. That's the day he died!
Why it's unfinished?
A half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police. Yeah. We should really get back to investigating the police department's crime scene. That is good that we grabbed that. That's very good.
We have it now. Fuck, that's my piece of
Oh yeah,
evidence.
that's not much. Date lost was the day. ID 5. Put a 9 instead of the. Interesting.
You scribbled out his ID number.
Yeah.
When you fuck up your own ID number?
Put a 9. There are 2 people.
Secret twin.
Well, 5, 9. This is like someone's put their own ID number when they were trying to pretend to be Goodman.
Okay, but why would they pretend to be Goodman and half write a missing item report?
I don't know, but it's not 5. They didn't do 5A, so it wasn't Goodman. This is that. Knowing this game, that's gonna be important. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me on this.
Knowing this game, that's crucial evidence. That's gonna how you save the case right there.
Yep. We're still trying to get into here.
Cowboy hats. The cowboy, baby.
Permission to exit. There we go.
Man.
It was just because it wasn't there before. I think I had to grab that evidence so I can actually do this.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright would ask me for help. I think they wanted us to have all the right checks before going into here, and so we were locked out. Like, I had everything else done. It was just I needed all the evidence that I could get at this point before it died. Like, because I don't think they are not letting me go without all the evidence they want.
I gotta make sure you're in there.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
What the fuck did you say to me?
Oh, righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I didn't need to investigate after all. Righto. Please do. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow 50? I would give them 50. No problem. So go ahead.
Sir, can I borrow 50?
Investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along now, and do your best now. Later, folks. Do something else.
Looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? I just think a real ID.
You seem happy.
Well, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we have to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the on the girl. Oh. Damn, she's holding it. I can't check it.
She took it. You'll get nothing.
I didn't realize I could do that. Sorry.
I'm just gonna spray this man in the face with luminol.
Honestly, I want you to know she said that she saved up all her money to buy it.
Aww, baby.
I'm just wasting it.
Hell yeah.
I'm assuming you examine here, yeah. The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have an ID card. Chief Grant. Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha, the card reader is turned off, see?
What's that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partner. Well, well. What's made my Bambina's skies so grey?
Oh god.
Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that? You look, why does it have to be him? Look for.
Everyone can read my mind.
No, I think I know why people could read Phoenix's mind. He's too expressive that they can already guess what he's thinking.
You just see it on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, he has no poker face-itis.
Yep. As you may have summarized, this here's my salute.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what you standing here for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's away. Looks like the card reader's on again. While you were here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tango with you, hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tango with us hombres.
Phoenix, you sassy motherfucker.
God. Oh yeah, I'm assuming we should talk to him first before going in there.
Probably. He's got the tea, I'm sure.
That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on TV the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Starr. Neither of you are beating the dating allegations.
What's this?
That's wrong.
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask me anything.
My boy is hungry.
Funny, it seems like
He's willing to talk.
I
Oh my god. Just fucking devours it.
I think I don't know how. I'm just guess in here we don't have long until next like save point, the to be continued, right?
Let me look.
I'm just judging for ending because we're almost at 12, but I can push a bit longer. But I just need to know if it's worth pushing longer. Like, what I mean, what I'm meaning is like, is it worth getting to that point and then continuing on afterwards, or if to get to that point it's gonna take a while?
We have hit. I think this is about
The end of this section?
halfway through.
Halfway this section? God.
There's a lot of stuff in the evidence room.
Okay, cool. Yep. So probably be
There
best...
are 3 different sectors to the evidence room.
Okay, cool. Just knowing that, I think we'll end when we get to the next to be continued. I think it's a good.
Okay.
It was just time-wise. I was trying to think of stuff. Just so I'm not pushing too late, kind of thing.
Makes sense.
I just didn't want to, you know.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, after this we will continue, kind of thing. I just wanted to know ahead of time, just because getting late. I was like, I gotta question this now. Other games, I know when it's a good stopping point. This game, I don't.
This game, you never know.
I got station.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got it. Good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekin at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
So what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well,
I was crying on the bathroom floor.
I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security cameras? The security system? It don't take two machines much. Kind of like that stew broccoli they sneak in next to your steak. You know?
Really don't know.
He likes his meat, not his vegetables.
He loves a nice
Meat.
what the fuck is the Persona 4 one? Grilled steak.
Grilled steak, yeah. Yeah, he likes steak.
He would love Inaba.
I think I've been sort of this character and some of the others. I've been just shifting my. I think you can tell, sort of shifting my voice. I don't know how obvious it is.
I mean, I can tell, so.
You can tell, yeah.
It's really obvious.
Yeah, it's just like it makes it easier. Because it feels weird doing voice stuff, but like if I just shift my voice around a little bit, I might get more comfortable doing it, and a bit more obvious when I'm talking.
Do what I do and just have no shame at all. Duh.
See, I think I have social issues, so I think it's a lot of that.
Damn.
I'm a very shy person, so I'm very concerned. I think I don't see it. I don't think of it much, but I am very like conscious of like my appearance to others. I don't say much about that. I think that's why I'm shy and I like to hide away. It's like
Understandable.
But also it's like the big thing that was the tell that I had autism. No one picked up on it.
Damn.
There's a lot to it. Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
I guess the best example is that we had like a family thing, and one of my my OP dressed up as a you know, he just dressed up so he didn't look the same, and I like there's video of him saying my name, and then I'm just hiding behind my mum.
Oh.
He wasn't who I knew. Yeah, and that's the other thing is that I also they
Wait, stranger, don't know this man.
they did a hearing test for me to see if I was deaf because I didn't respond to people.
Oh, huh. So
My hearing was fine. I just I don't respond. Like
I just didn't want to respond to people.
as a kid, like, if someone was talking to me, I would not respond. I would just stare at them. No, I did not beat that, like, the people with blue eyes, like, meme.
You were just looking.
There are so many photos of me where I'm just staring. That I have that bright
Damn.
stare to me.
You were looking into their soul.
Yeah, and I said nothing, and people were trying to talk to me. And I just stared at them.
Damn. Like a fucking horror movie child.
But I think the reason they were confused is because I would, like, you know, as a kid I was like fine around them, but like others, strangers I didn't know, I would stare and not say a word, kind of thing.
Just looking at you.
Yeah, and then you know you look at that and it's like, oh, there's something going on with them, and none of my parents went any further for the testing. It was like, oh, it's just an
Damn.
old kid.
There's nothing wrong with my child.
No.
Look at that. That's perfectly normal child behavior.
Yeah. It wasn't helpful. My mum's not that helpful. I think a lot's going on with her that's not diagnosed.
Damn.
A lot of things, I'll say. The best example to put it is that I think I'm the favorite child.
Okay.
My sister is mentioned a lot. Obviously, I didn't notice, but my sister's mentioned a lot that my mother did not help her that much.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So I didn't know. But I did get told of the tale of that apparently I sort of remember it. I don't really remember it. That my sister wanted to make a sandwich for herself and mum wasn't helping. So she got me to. And apparently I got her to make a Vegemite sandwich. And she's like, I don't like Vegemite. And I was like, yeah, but I do. And then I took the sandwich.
Fucking rascal.
I know. It was funny. But yeah, there's a lot going on with that I didn't realize because I was doing my own thing. I've got video games. I was doing more investing.
I got video games. Why would I pay attention to like anything else?
Yeah, I had an N64 as a kid and a GameCube. How could I not?
Childhood ignored. Let's go.
I had so many. I had Banjo-Kazooie, Pokemon Stadium, Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, Yoshi's Story. There was like a few racing games that I remember. Demolition Derby 64. I love that one. I didn't play it much as a kid, but like in high school I played it. At some point, like I stopped playing my Xbox, like the new console, because I was too distracted playing Demolition Derby 64.
Damn.
It's a good game. It's really good. It's like to put it, it's like you slam your car into other cars, but you're also racing around a track with some players, like some of the racers going the opposite direction to you.
Oh, fun.
And you want to collide with them, but you also don't want to take too much damage because obviously you would get knocked out, but you want to hit them to knock them out.
Oh boy.
That's so much fun because of that strategy. I loved it. There's not many like good Demolition Derby games that are like that. Like that kind of fun. Anyways,
That
we
was
should,
worse.
we should continue with this. I'll get to
We should probably do it, yeah.
I was sidetracked with my childhood game. I should show that one for stream. I love it. There's so many games
Oh, yeah?
I should show from my childhood that I love.
I need to figure out how
yeah.
to rip the back of this off.
But one of my other games is Donald Duck Quack Attack. Or Gone Quackers. No, it's Gone Quackers. On the 64. I've showed you that one. The platformer
Yes?
is Donald Duck.
Yes.
That one's a good one. A very good one, but like a Disney platformer. But it was also like original. I'm getting too distracted. There's so many games that I just remember, and I'm just like, I love this game. I need to like go through. I need to get a proper figure out a good AV capture card. Just to show the N64 stuff, because I've got an EverDrive and all that, so I can show stuff. But yes.
A Star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
And that was always my dream, to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. It's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie?
Prairie, yeah.
Prairie fire.
You're still investigating SL Dynasty with a Star, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway?
Oh, there you go.
Sorry. I'm currently also reading a guide on how to, like, disassemble my keyboard.
You got more.
We've read the names so many times, and don't tell us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago. The day of our case. That's right. The evidence transfer. Edref was talking about the transfer too. So basically, we've just got a rehash of the previous event that happened.
I can't believe it's DLC.
It's the same story as the last case that we did, but now there is the mystery of 2 murders and a bunch of new characters and new gameplay mechanics that we'll get later in the series. I think this is like a good start. I think like that is a good like transfer to like the new system that they continue to do after these after the DS ports.
Yeah.
I'll say. I can't say for the other two because the other 2 games in this trilogy are remakes of the GBA. So it's the ones after the GBA ones.
Yeah.
It's a good transfer to the system. It's like a very interesting thing. It lets you think more.
Yeah.
Towards the currency. I know what it may. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest one to understand are these here, security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased after a few hours.
Dr. Meekins' ex-equipment are on one of those tapes.
I reckon they might be. There's the security guard in you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Ooh. This is the ID card record. 7777777. At 420.
Damn. Hey, yo!
Okay, this is the one I 58 for there.
514.
514. That my brain can't I can't recall the numbers, but I have like image recognition, so I remember this.
Yeah.
If I see things I can recognize
That's...
them. I can't tell you the number on it, but I like looking at them. I'm like, oh, I know that.
Problem is that's not good because 514 is when they was murdered.
A
The other
minute
place,
before they were murdered. But also at that time, 49, this is when Meekins entered with 514.
He also entered before at 450.
I'm going to assume that's Meekins because he said that he entered after. He had entered after. Interesting.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove the record's tied to the step. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing's about? We keep our evidence from solved cases in this room. They kept here under the proceeding detective supervision of 2
Presiding.
So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happened to the incident after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the country's sheriff's department. That's what we call transfer. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transfer is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed, forever, dead. Nothing to be reopened again. Nothing to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Present the ID.
See, this is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 58421189.
Mr. Master, show us the ID card record again.
There it is. Me?
Oh, look, the 4th number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 514, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekin say? So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So he asked Detective Goodman to show his ID. What did he do? That's the thing, suddenly he pointed a knife at me. If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I'll give you this ID card record. ID card record. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this to other people with IDs here. That is a good thing. Let's check the evidence room now. There's a lot to go after that. Evidence room, sector 3. I guess this is different to the other evidence. I'm thinking the car with the handcuff. The car door with the handcuff. The fishing rod and the metal detector are here.
Yes, they're off. They are, little Easter eggs.
It's quite the it's quite the investigation. Must be over here. Oh, it's quiet.
So this is the evidence room. It really is like some kind of graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick? Mr. Wright, you can't scare me. Eek.
Whoa.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So it's true, what I heard. Righto, please do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asks me to me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'll give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desires. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. The chief of police, Gant. Will loan anyone $50, even me?
Oh, he's so underpaid.
What, sir? I thought that's what he was pointing out.
So that's what you're talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation of today. Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief. So now you're boss for a day. Gee sakes. First of all, you'll want to have this. It is scene of the stabbing of the detective at the police department. Okay, we've got the room. Nothing more.
The room.
The room. Oh, I know why we got that. Because we can spray for blood. What's for it?
Detective Goodman, Gumshoe.
Gibbon?
Detective Goodman, you're back from the dead. Detective Gumshoe, you're the boss for the day.
That's right, it's another. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're the boss, why are you all alone? Where's your weird girl assistant? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's finding to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. He's gonna have a nice little bed, give him a kiss before he goes to sleep.
Give him a bedtime story.
I couldn't help myself. I rest my case.
Oh my god.
I rest my bee.
No.
Just sleep. You love your sleep.
I swear to god.
Bee's defining trait. Sleepy.
What the fuck?
Am I wrong?
I can't believe this.
You and your horrid sleep
What have I done
schedule.
to earn
The
this?
sleep schedule.
What the fuck?
You can't beat it. I have recording of you on Monday stream.
You have a record.
I have you falling asleep. Actually, I have another stream where you were falling asleep and you had gone to bed. So you were laying in bed.
Yeah. Look.
Hey, at least it was like
When
an
the eve
early
hits.
time.
I can't not, you know?
Yeah.
All the void is too powerful.
No, you can't fight it at all. Okay.
I'm trying to fight it, but this sleep has got hands.
In my own.
Okay, I think I've cleaned everything out of my keyboard.
Yay. In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah, this is our locker room. This is where we
Of
keep all
course,
our
I'm a
stuff.
detective after all. They gave me a locket that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, is with the inquiry committee right now, right?
They're trying to figure out what who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what we call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID cards? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
Like a lot.
Yeah, but I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly that. The locker for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. These weren't open when I sold it across the room before.
Yeah.
So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny, they all look like normal lockers.
These are the latest models. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the hand sensor, handle is a sensor. And if the wrong person touches it...
Zipped! You get a shock.
If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. And in any case, that locks aren't that oblivious.
Obvious.
There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Interesting. We now know this. I was wondering if we can get him to talk about the incident.
The incident.
Detective Goodman's note, and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection. That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know? 2 years ago. Did we actually get to see that case? Or is it just like mentioned?
I don't think we do.
Okay. What point does the Edgeworth games take place? Is it after he's been established as a...
The Edgeworth investigation games take place...
Is it like after this?
Oh, I don't know in the timeline. About like this era.
Okay. So like after
I think
these
before the final case of this game?
Okay.
Maybe after, I'm unsure.
Man.
Like very much around
Don't they
this
have
time
an official... Is the timeline... They had an official timeline, didn't they?
Probably.
I remember because I saw it. Hang on, why am I going to the wiki when there's an official... on their official site? Okay, yeah, so it's after Trials and Tribulations. 1 month after is...
oh, okay, makes
Miles
sense.
Edgeworth investigation. And a few days later
It's around this era.
And then 2 days after is the second one. And then Apollo Justice, yeah.
2 days. He gets 2 days of peace.
So it says a few. I just need you to know, B.
Yes.
On their site, is this... You just need to see this. I think you'll appreciate it.
That's cute.
It also shakes when you hover
That's
over
really cute.
Yeah, I thought I would get more because it's... Oh, is it the... Oh, right, because it's just 1 and 2. Right. I forgot it's a collection, not a trilogy. Yeah.
There are only 2 of them.
Yeah, no, it's Apollo Justice I was confused about, because he's got 3.
Apollo Justice. Look, it's called the Apollo Justice trilogy. He only gets one of those games.
Yeah, he gets one.
Apollo Justice is his game. Dual Destinies is Athena's game, and Spirit of Justice is Phoenix's game. Like, he may be technically in those other 2. Those aren't his games, though, even though they should be. My boy... Oh, don't talk to me about how much my boy has he deserves so much more than he is given.
Hang on. So I've just found out that this site has an official, like, character popularity poll.
Oh my god, who's the most popular?
I want you to know, okay, so I'm giving you 3 characters, because they have official art for this, for, like, the top 3. You get to pick out of them. I don't know one of the characters that are shown.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay. I do know, because it's, like, said later. But I'm so confused.
I'm gonna say Edgeworth.
So what's your ranking for them? Who do you think is in what?
Of those... Okay. Look, if we're talking me,
Yeah.
Apollo Justice is in first. I know he is not, though.
Yeah, so what do you think?
I'm gonna
people
put
vote?
him at 3rd, Phoenix at 2nd, and Edgeworth at 1.
Yeah, you're right.
Nice.
And it's also specifically Phoenix, Wright, AJ, AA.
Yeah, there is a big time skip to Apollo Justice.
Yeah, so the top 10.
I believe it's something like fucking 10 years.
Yeah. He looks so
Which is why
like a
they
bum.
both look old. That is what the fandom has nicknamed as Hobo Phoenix.
Okay.
We'll get there when we get there.
do you
We
wanna-
won't get there,
do
but
you
we'll get there
wanna-
when we get
The
there.
rest that are in the top 10 for that.
What?
So you've got Trucy Wright at 4th.
Okay.
Calv.
Oh, solid! Solid placement.
5th is Gavin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
6th is Simon Blackquill.
Oh.
7th
6? Okay.
7th is Phoenix Wright, DDS, SOJ.
Oh. Okay. Why do you get multiple slots?
Yeah, the different Phoenixes are there. 8th,
Why are they different Phoenixes?
8th is Maya Faye.
Okay, damn, so low, but alright.
9th is Athena, was it Sykes?
Ikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sykes. And 10th is Emma Sky.
The girls should be higher.
I'm sorry, the men have spoken.
No!
I think it is funny that they had proper art. I can't see, like, everyone else.
Yeah, they draw like a bunch of art for this.
This poll was open to all countries. Everyone
Oh?
voted in that. I don't think I can see
Huh.
the rest of the votes for that popularity poll.
Fun.
Okay. I was like so confused of what I was looking at. They're showing me the Apollo Justice trilogy, which is just like a joke, but like apparently they have behind the scenes stuff in it.
Okay.
Like I mean like the this library is chock full of character designs, background art, and even the special prologue anime of Spirits of Justice.
Okay.
Whenever-
That is spoilers. You probably shouldn't be looking at that.
Oh, I mean it's I like it's like the like here's what this stuff has got kind of thing. It's like this. I can't read it at all. It's like I've already seen characters I've seen and nothing naming characters.
I know who none of these people are, and you never will.
Yup. Okay, let's get back to the game. I got distracted. I was trying to find. I'm glad to know where the timeline fits. That is the funner thing. No, in the timeline. Yeah. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Yes, nice. Now that was a bloody violent incident. Violent? So it was a murder? A serial killing? Serial kill? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight, and started the rumour mill. Rumours? About forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Let's just examine around here. What's this? Blood?
It's a little warm, but there's definitely a handprint here.
It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright! What if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use her testing fluid to check it out.
Look, this one's open. The red light and the red indicator light is above fucking. I can't read. Red indicator light above the door is lit.
We look at it more, we see that it just says fucking below the line.
I swear to God.
I can't help myself. The locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker.
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open after we close it. Again, if we close it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Yeah, that's blood, alright.
Damn, we looked at it, it's blood.
Oh, he's not here. Oh, blood. I forgot how annoying that was.
Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This might be something significant. Hey.
Hey!
That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow 50 bucks from the chief. Where did you get this out, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. I gotta make sure. Also,
You gotta be thorough.
oh, there's the other main thing we needed to note. I thought there was something else that was missing. That must be one. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood? Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plan. Wait, fuck.
I'll make a note of this in the floor plan.
No, I'm making a note of it.
Hey.
No, Mom said I could draw the floor plans.
Hey, if you don't want my opinions, you should have asked. You should have asked.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
Dave Gumshoe, maybe. There you go, pal. Making out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. Oh, making me out to be a detective. Evidence from the case, you know. You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. I love edit decor. Let's yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I think that's pretty good. Sorry.
We looked at it. That's an evidence locker. We figured it out.
The tag says SL911. Guess this is another piece of evidence from that case.
You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
Huh? What's so confusing about that?
Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag.
Zag? Is that a word?
Do you challenge me? What are we playing a word game? Wait.
What are we playing a word game now?
I want you to know that I'm pretty sure that is a reference to like Scrabble.
Yeah, I would assume. You know what? I found out there's a new archipelago game. Like there were like 2 games added to archipelago, and one of them was called Watery Words. I had to really look for it. I looked on the Discord for it. That's Scrabble.
Amazing.
I know. I can't tell my DM. I can't tell Cleo. He'll go Scrabble mad.
We'll lose him.
Right, I should be doing this. Right, Big up shoe. Can you take a look at this? This is an ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. So it was good men who came in here at the time. Whoa.
What is it?
That second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. Of course he fucking knows it.
Oh my fucking god.
How would he not remember it? I mean, it's Edgeworth. Edgeworth's #1
Jesus
fanboy.
Christ. What?
ID card record's updated? Oh no. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Interesting. Very interesting. Who's here?
This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
Do you really think it would? Hey pal, our security is high tech around here.
That's all I'm paint doing here.
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Perhaps we were witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Well, you might say this is my studio. Here, in the evidence room. Fucking god. Okay, that's something I have to take note, but I don't think I'll remember.
Or so I must have worked on something really big to make all these pieces.
Did it become shoot, perhaps? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9s. I could do it, so. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
I'm gonna try and put it back together.
Ah, good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest together. Rest in place. A puzzle! Puzzle time!
Oh, yay! Puzzle time.
Oh god. Oh, I pressed right click to try and to like move more, and I forgot that there's like the back button to this game.
Yeah.
So I just exited out of that.
Dang. Immediately gave up.
I think I realized what I've got to do. I've got to just like click these to find the piece and then just shuffle it around towards the right side. Oh, and then I hit E to combine. This one. I figured out how they wanted me to deal with this. So amazing. Oh, this one. I think it is this. No, this one. I think it was on the right one. No? That's the very top, so not that one. It'll be... That goes that way. It's not that one. This one? Yeah. It was very hard to tell the like shape alignment. And then this one. I'm glad they're keeping the rotation that I've got them at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that side. This is... No, yeah, because it'll be this one. That there is... This one. And this one. And then... Yeah, I think it's this way. This one. There you go. We'll solve one puzzle. Still missing a chunk. But hey, we did it.
Oh boy. Huh? Well, I think we did it. But some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah. I got that far too. I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some of the pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with. Still. It does, doesn't it look like the most stable kind of jar?
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Unstable jar. Interesting that we've noted this. I think I've got everything from here. Might go and get more of the ID cards to continue. Oh, he's not here. Present it. I present to you a ID card. Record. Samikins, can you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. Okay. Maybe you should show it. Okay, it was a help. I thought I'd buy it. You see me? Maybe you know something. Take a look at this. Moving QSP.
You.
Yes.
You said you wanted some hot
This is
tea,
the-
right?
We didn't give her the right thing. It's just like talking about tea now. What's in the Wherever was saying stuff. I was like, what's going on? What are the services to the Americans? The election stuff's still going on. It's like, hey, just don't talk about it. We'll keep it to a minimum.
Yeah.
Let's see if Edgeworth. Nah, Edgeworth's not around.
Damn. Hey, look, they're hard to make out, but there's some dark red stains here. That's definitely blood. You think Detective Goodwin's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely. This spell looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This shell was evidence in the SL9. That might be where the blood got on it. Okay. It's like, oh, that's a bit weird.
Huh? This thing is on him.
That's weird.
I wonder which side is up.
But yeah. What's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
I think it will still collect dust. Dust sticks to anything. Does not care. It's the Gus jar. I'm not sorry. You can see the resemblance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Unstable jar. I'm assuming I might need a present thing. Actually, you're one of the good people to present things to. You know stuff about the case. Did I go with this? There's MTC. She doesn't know what to talk about it. Maybe the jar? Nah, the same. Hey, I might be talking to the wrong person about it.
Well, can we talk to him about it?
Well, no one's here. We've got Gumshoes and we've got a few people we can talk to. I think I've pressed the right button. Does Meekins know much? I wonder if I can. Maybe if I this way. Ooh. Yeah, I have to go there to go to here. The sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trust was their shooting can.
This is neither wild nor west here.
Ah. But that and this are two different things entirely.
I guess so? I'm lost.
So we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Okay.
Look at my new evidence.
I think I might actually, because of that dialogue, I might be in the right spot. Let's show scenes until I find out. Trying to think of what to do here. here, unless I missed something. Oh, can I get?
Oh,
another
you got
set?
the guy. Sure, a lot of monitors in here.
There's 8 cameras in the evidence room and all. 1 for each section.
The monitor shows the section where the crime took place.
Why do cattle sit before the rain comes? It's not for man to know.
Unless you're a security guard responsible.
At all. I get like new dialogue that talks about that, but he's not gonna tell us. There's gotta be something. Maybe I do have like I can present these. And you can talk. Allow me to say one thing. Speaking as sick, if I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing. That's fine. You better. You bet it's fine, pal.
I believe. Go into the move menu real quick.
Yeah.
Go out a place where you can actually move that is not here.
Yeah, it's the best place because I think this is like almost everything. The detention center is like I have to be in criminal affairs. That I get to.
Can we get to Edgeworth's office?
Oh yes, we can. It's like you have to be in the underground department, and then you get the High Prosecutor's office. Are you examining around here? We can get to Edgeworth's, but I feel like we need to talk to him, but he's not here.
Unless I'm missing something. But it looks like we have everything. So...
I can show you the evidence that we've got just to make sure. This is like a very specific...
Like, we have that, we've got...
Do I?
look at the thing. The, map of the room with all the blood on it.
Yeah, and I just want to make sure, because I did stop at this one. Just in case it's here. Yeah, I'll make sure.
Just go spray everything.
Ah, there we go. I did miss some things here.
Ah.
I didn't do much here, I did one. This must, blood must be from when Lana...
No, my sister isn't the murderer.
But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime. And her right hand is bandaged.
Hey, just whose side are you on?
This has nothing to do with taking sides. This means that Lana's hand had blood on it. It's just it keeps getting worse. Okay, so any more? I think I've got everything here. I will show you just in case. I have to go to the
Show me the map of the evidence room.
evidence room. Yeah, we may have missed something. It may have been very faint. The one that's supposed to be there, like, is obvious that blood stain, so it's not marked.
Yeah, we have that blood stain, we have that blood stain.
You have all of them?
Yes. No?
No?
Maybe.
I'm going to go in there and just spray a shit ton.
Just spray around. Maybe show that to Gumshoe? He's supposed to have said something, possibly.
Yeah, maybe that I need to, like, show him. I'll show him first before I go. Allow me to say one
Okay, spray around the place. Get luminol all up in here.
I pressed the wrong
Okay, you don't...
I pressed the wrong button. It's because it's like... Oh, I need to call records. I was in the wrong menu.
And it's something to do with, I think, that handprint there.
Oh, I
You've
know.
got that
I know.
already.
Okay. There's something sticking out
there.
of here.
looks like a shirt. I'm guessing it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That's it. I bet that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. Guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I heard him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe, there's evidence hanging out a lot too.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
Spray that with luminol.
Yeah, I'm assuming that I had
Don't
to
present it.
Present?
I think you spray the cloth with luminol? No. Then what the fuck does it want me to do?
What the? B?
That's fun.
Yeah, you see what I'm encountering here.
Yeah, there's a menu there. You can't spray the menu.
It gets stuck on the menu, but like, look at the trigger for that.
And right. Spray them their lockers.
Oh, there we go. I sprayed it, but it didn't like trigger it. For some unknown reason. You saw how it lit up?
That would be what we're missing.
You saw how it lit up like purple? Like it like lit up like I sprayed it, but it didn't count it because I wasn't directly on it.
I knew it. This is someone's right handprint.
What? What's the meta detective? This locker, it's mine.
It's yours?
Please, you have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plan. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me. Believe me. You can't trust the police.
What? But you're a detective.
Hey, pal. Look at the time. Was there something he needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day. Yes, report.
Yes.
Right.
A report.
It might help, you know?
Report? Do you mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. He needs enemies when you're got friends like Detective Gumshoe. I'm off, pal. Later. Yeah. Yeah, I thought stuff was going on with the election, so I won't talk about it. It's not... no fun. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too.
There we go. There's the trigger point. Now we're gonna go talk to Edgeworth.
Now we're going to Edgeworth. Yeah, oops. There's, yeah, friends in American servers that are talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth. Oh. Guests, my apologies. Oh, it's you. We have we met somewhere? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg you leave, beg you leave, so long. Is Edgeworth here?
Well, standing there by the window, a teacup in his hand.
He's about to jump.
Right.
Sorry, I couldn't help.
You fucked everything up, I swear to God.
Everything. It's all your fault.
All your fault, right?
Has the hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office's inquiry? I am.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Not in the slightest.
Apparently a new French
Apparently a new...
Oh yeah, right. I'm sorry.
That's Edgeworth!
I'm tired.
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
The real information on the other side, Edgeworth.
We are very close to the end of this investigation segment, I will say.
That's good. Yeah, I think it'll be a good stopping point.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
Okay. Inquiry committee. How did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided not to treat this... Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence.
I think Discord just delayed. You missed.
Discord, like, froze for a second.
Okay, so you came through, but delayed.
Oh, fun.
And that's, I think you stopped because you heard me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you came through perfectly. It was just delayed.
Yay. There's a communication error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Fucking Sprite. Again?
I've heard them say that so many times. So, fuck.
Your voice is going. You okay? B. Is this code died? It wasn't their voice. It was Discord. It's consumed. Oh, you're back?
Okay. Okay, cool. Discord was... Everything went a little fuzzy there for a sec.
Okay, it sounded like your voice started dying and then you just, like, disappeared. You good? Oh, I think it's going again. I'll wait for B and then I'll clarify if I should continue without them while the Discord's fixing. I think Discord's having an issue. Oh, they're gone. Gone, I say. Oh. Hello? Hello? Is this... Like, Discord's not picking up my voice. Where's my video? Hello? I think Discord was down. I think it was Discord. Because I was looking over at the side.
Yeah, I think Discord is like dying a little.
I think too many people are on Discord at the moment because stuff's going on. A big influx. Because when I was trying to talk,
it's getting a little crunchy.
So here's what I saw. My voice was like, it wasn't picking up my voice on Discord. They like showed I was speaking, and it was saying my stream was lower quality. It's now fixed, so I think it was Discord's end. Not a you issue. It was Discord itself.
Yeah, everything like rose for a hot minute. That was a little spooky.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Oh, my master's not over this side. Tomorrow's right. You okay for the trial tomorrow?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney, however.
Something happened?
They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. Oh boy. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still.
Oh, I've never seen him seem this out of sorts. Okay.
Look at my evidence.
Alright. I better check this now.
As I was saying, Hmm? Oh god. What's this? A record of ID card usage?
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. The Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted to keep it here in the prosecution's office.
But it was solved, right? It would have to be if it would have to be if the evidence was already filed.
The chief has never wanted to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? It was a murder. The only crime that happens in this fucking city is murder.
Murder.
I can't say.
It would be funny to see, like, is there any other case that isn't murder, or are they all murder in all the Attorney games?
Technically, there is one case in Spirit of Justice that isn't a murder. It's a civil suit. The problem is that in the middle of while you're doing the civil suit, someone gets killed. So it becomes a murder trial.
I think that's hilarious. That's how they go with this series. It's all murder cases.
It's all murder. You're a criminal defense attorney, so.
All murder.
It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Now I'm curious about this other case. It better make a note of it. Screwdriver. Unrelated evidence. Screwdriver at the court record.
Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the current case.
Sure. know in this game. Always simple.
Everything's important. Right, please. I'm the prosecution on this case. I'm the prosecutor on this case. Stop showing me all the things you've stolen. Don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea.
I'll pass on tea. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
Whose side are you on anyway? Maybe if I just show my best evidence, I could get some reaction out of it. Okay, yeah. Well, the screwdriver? Maybe the screwdriver. And this is the, like,
Right, please, what the fuck?
I'm assuming I've got to, like, display stuff. No.
Let's get up a guide.
Hey, this is just a double thing that you guys have. This is...
Well, I believe in you.
I'll figure it out.
You let me know when you're stumped and I'll tell you the answer.
I have 3 pages to go through.
Hell yeah.
This okay? No? Oh, okay. I actually got the proper answer. He did the same response of he wasn't saying anything, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm saying stuff now."
You were the man who revived the worst memory of my life. You were the one who fucked me up and dragged my trauma into the courtroom. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. You're my therapist now. You keep fucking forcing your way into my goddamn trauma.
He must be talking.
I guess. Do you want it?
He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edward, why don't you tell me about the tell me about it. Tell me the truth. Okay, and I don't think we missed too much. I think he was just being a nuisance.
Aloof. And like that.
And I'm definitely not playing Pokemon TCG. No, I would never.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old coot was involved with the case 2 years ago too then.
He was a top officer. It was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I wanted to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation?
In truth, I used a slightly more extreme methods than normal. You were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. Or when a guilty verdict and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't...
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor, wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science? Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I was using this. Luminol testing fluid, Well then, you might have a use for this. Give her more science toys, yes! Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure?
For me?
We're the enemy, you know.
Little old me.
Little old me. I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Edwith, I'm really...
No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files from everyone involved.
Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Fingerprint set. A fingerprint file received. Okay, cool.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Sorry, I'm getting angry at the goddamn.
Of course.
Oh, it's like, I've got Misty as a card, and it's like, oh, choose one of your water Pokemon and flip a coin until you get tails. For each head, take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon. I flipped heads twice at the beginning for the first coin flip.
Oh my god.
I've used it twice, and I've gotten nothing out of it. That's why I was a bit upset.
Damn.
I am also powering up my... Oh, it's because I have Blastoise EX, which is that if this Pokemon has a... so it's free energy Cs, but if this card... if this Pokemon has at least 2 extra water energies attached, this attack does 60 more damage. It is 100 base.
Damn.
So it's like, oh, I gotta hope, and I didn't get it. And the annoying part is that the Charizard is gonna get Crimson Storm, which does 200 damage. It does discard stuff off of it, but hey. Actually, I should. 3 pages. Yeah, they killed my EX, so I lost. They got 2 points. The EX is A116.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing, apparently. At least, that's what Edgeworth says.
That makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be a clue that breaks the case.
Wouldn't that be nice? Hyper boom. I wouldn't. Oh, be there. I thought I did actually like see the fingerprints on as well. So if I go to this, I guess I gotta like investigate things to actually like get that. Actually. Oh yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to find out about the handprint. I take his batteries out. Right, move, guard station. Oh, no one's here. Investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Pick procrastinating and choose a finger.
I guess we'll go with thumb because it's the clearest out of all of them there.
Yeah.
And if I know anything, the police will have every fingerprint, like all fingers, I think, on file.
Okay, now it's time to check for the prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that? With enter.
With enter. See?
With enter.
You see, with enter.
Ah, it looks like that. Looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread,
Just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With E. Exciting, I know. I will note, on DS, you had to blow into the microphone to blow away the excess.
That's good. Hang on. I just need to, me and my friends would, like, message E into our group chat, so I just need to, like, grab that with E.
Need that screenshot.
With E.
Nice.
Exciting, I know. There's a big talk going in on one of the servers, so I quickly had a look at.
Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Well, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to, though.
It's fine, it won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and then blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I better give it a try. I think I'm gonna like. It's not. It's a back.
I think I. Okay.
Fingerprints.
Okay, let's move on to a different finger.
Oh, it's because I like did the thing. They said to pour it thick, but I don't really.
Like, just keep clicking, I guess. Keep hitting it.
Pour it on thick.
We need it nice and thick.
Oh, okay, I see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make an outline. So I was so confused. Didn't help.
Aha! You did it. You found one.
Yeah. So the tutorial did not help that I was like supposed to
Yeah.
find out that. That's why I was so confused.
Yeah.
But it looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does this? What does it mean?
It think it means. I think it means.
I think it means.
I think that's a typo.
I think that is.
I think it means we're out of luck.
I think it is.
It thinks it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck.
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigation. But it does seem a shame. Alright, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Look at the locker door again closely.
Oh yeah, I see.
Seems like a fingerprint's outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood. Yeah, I did see this. A little bit noticeable.
Smudge.
So now I know this. Actually, hang on. You know what's funny? I have a back
Nice
row.
and thick.
Nice and thick. We'll find a fingerprint in here somewhere.
There'll be a fingerprint under all this somewhere. Yay, your print's so clear it's dazzling.
That was really funny. Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find.
Yeah.
Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
Yeah. I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints.
How am I supposed to know who it is? Who it was?
I can make a pretty good guess.
Still, totally.
The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with that case. So whose fingerprints would be the most likely to find on this evidence locker?
Okay, that's cool. We can. There's actually like Zebra.
Oh my god, Simba.
Yes, gumshoe. I'm so smart. We did it. Now we can get into Gumshoe's locker.
Yo! Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe.
So smart.
We stole his prints.
We stole.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time.
You know what? I am right. If Phoenix is just wearing his, like, what he's thinking kind of thing, because...
It's like written on his forehead like a fucking billboard.
Yeah, like, you just heard that wording. I was like, you've got that too. I was like, so what?
Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss.
We're missing right now.
You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for your sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Ooh.
Oh my god, we sliding.
We slide.
Oh boy. It was on the left side, yeah. It was on the top left locker.
Yeah, right. It was invisible. That's why I was like, no, that's not right. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right?
Right. There was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
Yes, there go her eyes sparkling again. Check footprints. Okay, let's check footprints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. But that means no prints.
Did you say the probability of our hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand.
I guess, yeah. We can try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
It won't let me.
Nah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I thought so. It was the parts that weren't the blood. Hello. There we go.
Gotta lay it on thick.
This is what I get for having a macro, because I didn't want to play a game and listen to all the dialogue because it got annoying. Jake.
Jake Marshall?
Jake the Marshall.
33 years old?
So
Damn.
smart. 3 years old.
33.
33. I didn't hear one part, just said 3.
He's 3 years old!
I thought you were joking with like the thing the print scanner was doing. I wasn't looking. Hey, there's fingerprints there.
Whose are those? Whose? Is this somebody I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall.
Marshall fingerprints added to the court record.
That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. Domino reacted. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh.
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain.
Why would Officer Marshall?
Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you would call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
To be continued? Oh no.
Yeah. There's our endpoint.
That's a good endpoint. 'Cause I don't
It's
feel like
trial time.
Day 3? Yeah, trial former. Woo! What a stream.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. We got through the rest of day 2. Got so
Yeah.
much to that.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a screenshot from the thing I'm looking at.
For how much longer? Because we got a day 4, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
I'm waiting to play Pizza Tower.
Oh, you might be waiting a little
Oh
longer.
god, I want to play Pizza Tower. Why did they make it so long?
It's a complicated case. It's currently 2 cases. We dragged a second murder into it, so.
I love Trial Ladder 2.
We need even more.
Okay, I guess this is a good stop. Well, yeah, this is the stop point for the stream. I am gonna alter for
Okay, yeah.
end because it's weird.
Bye, stream.
Yes, I will. Definitely. What a eventful stream. Hopefully we can get through more of it next time. Hopefully I'm not pushing this more, but I think I'm gonna have to do another. I'm gonna guess from what I'm looking at here, like we might get through day 3 and then get to day 4. At least day 4 is just trial and not investigation, which I think is the longest part. Is the investigations, but yes. What an eventful game. But yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.